Hey y'all, welcome to Nat and Grace Revelations. This is Tarot Tia. This is a reading for Cancer. May or may not resonate, but I do offer personal readings. The link to the site is in the description. So for Cancer, I was hearing, dang, that song was in, it's like, oh, it was a specific song I was hearing. And the name Tamira. Any form of Myra tied into Cancer. They're a snake and a spy. And they've been using their family and friends and associates and connections to be able to watch your social media, to be able to watch you in some type of way without you knowing that they're watching you. Tan, Dan, anything like that. And they've been throwing a lot of shade on you based off of the things that they've been allowed to see or hear or know based off of other people's social media, other people's say readings, other people's service, other people's whatever. So somebody may be coming to get their hair done by you, but not that person specifically, and that person is judging you based off of how you're doing other people's hair. They're trying to judge you based off of things that you're doing for other people or with other people. And it's getting to the point that you could tell that they're talking about you like this because they want to connect with you themselves, but they're too prideful to admit that they're inferior to you. So they may want to come get their hair done, nails done, hair cut. They may want to come do some music with you. They may want a tarot reading from you, but they're too ashamed of themselves because they talk too much shit about you publicly. And now they're in a place to where everybody is able to come rock with you, do business with you, but them. And they don't understand. Like, that they're the odd man out, or didn't understand that they're the odd man out, but they're seeing that now. Like, do you get that you're the only one that don't fuck with such and such? Do you get that you're the only one that has something bad to say about such and such? Like, especially if it's a possible air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Taurus, Virgo, Libra, Scorpio. They're like all like closely bonded in some type of way, especially if the letter N is a factor in this equation. So they're all like watching you together. They watch you collectively, talk about you collectively, listen to you collectively. You get what I'm trying to say? Huddle. But now they've gone from like listening to you, watching you, or your social media, that type of stuff, to gossiping about you as if you're somebody that should be made fun of, right? But your reputation holds too much weight to be made fun of. Your work, your service, your product, your life, your lifestyle, whatever this is, it's too solid, it's too firm to be made fun of. Keith, Keith, Keys, Keith, Keeve. So now they look like a cornball. Because everybody attached to you is a big dog or a vet or other people that have very, very solid reputations. So it's like, if you're respected by people in high positions, if you're respected by the real G's, if you're respected by the people who don't even respect them, it's making them evaluate themselves. We are connected to people, places, and things and opportunities that could never touch. People that would never look their way. People that would never cuff them. People that would never think twice about them. People whose presence they would never be in. Benny, Bon, Ban, Ben, Bean. So it's like, you do realize I'm attached to the same people that you idolize. You do realize that the same people that you idolize respect me. You do realize that the same people that you trying to get close to is already with me. You do realize the same people that you trying to make fun of me and clown me in front of respect me and what I do. So now what? Donique. Name hold too much weight for clowns. On my soul. I don't know what they thought this was. But they're literally like sitting around trying to make fun of you or somebody that you're attached to or something that you're doing and embarrassing the mess out of themselves. Because they're dead wrong with the information that they're spreading. They're dead wrong in their perception of you. And they're weak as hell. Snow, they're weak as fuck. Sino. So it's like these same men or women whose attention that they're thirsty for, we already have it. The same opportunities that they're thirsty for, we already have them in the bag. The same relationships that they're thirsty to have, the same connections that they're thirsty to have, are people who feel blessed to have us in their lives. So it's like these hoes want to be cool so bad, want to be the cool kids so bad that they're cornballs. They think they're so cool that they're cornballs. Because they're pretending to be who people will accept. And that's why they're judging you for being your authentic self. They don't know who they are, but they see you being you, 100% you. And thought that they were going to make fun of that. But they just look like clowns. Especially if there's a carry. That's a factor in this equation. Keep hearing you put a curse on me. He or she put a curse on me. No, they're cursing themselves. I don't think they understand that. Like, they don't have to watch us, listen to us, look at us, think about us, talk about us, worry about us in no type of way, but they do constantly. So if we are, again, 100% invested in our lives, not talking about these people, thinking about these people, wishing harm on these people, worried about these people, none of that. Harm, ham, heem, hum. We don't worry about these people in no type of way. But they're so focused on us like this and talking about us like this because they want to embarrass us or make us look like clowns, right? That's the energy that they're putting out into the universe, not us. We're not putting that negativity out. We're not putting that hate out. These people don't like us. They have negative things to say about us. They want to talk to us crazy. They want to treat us funny. They want to be weird to us. But that's because they do not have any spiritual dominance over us or any spiritual power in this equation at all. And it's being exposed. These people have no creative abilities. Keep telling y'all they didn't come up with these names on their own. They didn't come up with these brands on their own. They didn't come up with these ventures on their own. They're not coming up with these hobbies because these are their natural interests. They're not getting into tarot because it's at random. No, they're influenced. They're influenced. And they don't want to accept the truth. So they're looking at the people that they want to fuck with, but can't come sit with us because they talk shit about us like we wasn't shit. But now we got the lit tables. You get what I'm saying? And we're all able to go from table to table and fuck with each other. Like, what y'all doing over here? What you doing over there? What you doing? What you doing? What you doing? Oh, come to my table. Come see. We're all able to fuck with each other freely. While these people have boxed themselves in by choice. They wanted to be publicly vexed, publicly talk shit, like we aren't who we say we are. We can't do what we say we do. We're not capable of the shit that others even brag about us being able to do. Do you hear me? So now what? They feel like we're throwing that shit in their face. Every time I post a tarot reading, they feel like I'm throwing this shit in their face. Like, no, bitch, you was just talking shit like I wasn't shit. When I'm one of the best you gonna come across on my soul. So move around. Quit trying to watch. Quit trying to listen. Quit trying to lurk. Quit trying to follow me. Quit sending your family and friends to follow me because you was hating. You was on some pure hater shit, some pure weirdo shit. Still on some pure weirdo shit. That's the craziest part. But you realizing that you fuck with me a lot more than you thought, huh? Like, get the fuck up out of here. Like, I be so tired of this shit. Like, especially locally, because I don't bother nobody. I don't never bother nobody. Like, bringing negativity into other people's lives is just not a thing that I feel the need to do. So when people bother me, I feel like I gotta max them the fuck out. Like, on my soul. That shit had me on tip. And not even just in an angry way, but in a way to where I'm going to demonstrate to let you know exactly why you should never do this shit again. I'm going to demonstrate to let you know why this is not where you need to be playing. This is not a motherfucking playground around this bitch. Do you hear me? I don't give a fuck if they talking shit about me reading tarot. I don't give a fuck if they talking about my lifestyle or anything I got going on. Gossiping, trying to start rumors and shit because they mediocre tarot readers, because they're mediocre bitches in real life. You feel me? And feel like, oh, well, I'm surpassing them in life or gaining more traction in them or gaining a following that they didn't think that I was going to get. I'm connected to people that they idolize, and they wondering why these niggas don't fuck with them in different ways. They wondering why they getting ran through by the same niggas that respect me. You get what I'm trying to say? Why these men call me queen and they slutting you and your friends out. They want to know what's up, but that's what's under their skin. Or because they've been literally copying for so fucking long, and now our following and our influence has gotten so big, their own family and friends are starting to see this is where they got all their inspiration from. They stole everything that they are doing. Everything that they're saying is stolen. It's regurgitated. The things that they're posting is regurgitated. The names they're coming up with, they've stolen and shit. Like, they've stolen everything. Their style is stolen. You feel me? They don't like us because our presence proves that. Nothing that they're doing is creative. Nothing that they're doing is original. They're not coming up with anything on their own. These are bitches that want to bandwagon our lives and lifestyles, our hobbies, our interests, our careers, whatever. They want to do what we do. But they're hating on us. And it's like, how could you possibly hate on the same person that's influencing you, inspiring you to do what you're doing? Period. Didn't such and such inspire you to start doing this and start doing that and whatever? So if that person has come into your life and brought nothing but positive change, how is that your op? How is that somebody that you can talk shit about in any type of way? Period. They ain't doing nothing but influencing people to become better. And the bitches that don't want to become better, they don't like us. But that's because the light forces them to exercise the darkness inside of them. That our light is going to shine on them, right? Like, say, for instance, where I'm at, it's hella snow, right? So if I'm in a house all day, when I come outside, it's blinding. Like, the world just looks white and it's blinding, and it take a minute for my eyes to adjust to be able to see outside. That's the same situation that's happening here. These bitches are blinded by the light. It's too bright for them because they're low vibrational and they're not ready to receive it. But now they're in places and spaces and positions to where it's almost like they can't deny it anymore. No matter whether they want to look at it or not. You feel me? Whether they want to come outside into the light or not. They want to open the door or not. Motherfucker, they can't deny it. It's bright out here. It's bright in here. So to keep talking shit about us as if the light isn't seen, the light isn't felt, it's crazy. They're delusional because other people have experienced our light. That's why they fuck with us the way that they do. You know what I'm saying? Like, Absol, the black sheep running with a pack of wolves. Period. Like, they trying to figure out, like, oh, why the gangsters fuck with you? Why the G's fuck with you? Why niggas that is on this caliber of level in society, why the mayor fuck with you? Why the lawyers fuck with you? Why? You feel me? Because it's authenticity. It's authenticity and it's real skill. It's real talent. It's real light. And it's real love. These people don't know nothing about that. They don't have that shit to offer. So when you come and offer somebody real love who's never felt that or doesn't know They've never experienced that. They'll be skeptical of it. But the thing is, we don't have patience to prove that we love you, patience to prove that we give a fuck about you, patience to prove that we're real, patience to prove who we are. Because those that are already on that frequency recognize that. I know that I can trust you. I know I can fuck with you. I know I can rock with you. Whatever it is, you just know. And people are angry because no matter what they say, they just look like haters. Everything that they've said, it's like, so you was just saying all this stuff because you was trying to take the spotlight off of them. You didn't want the spotlight on cancer. You didn't want cancer to get attention. Selena, and now what? You got to admit that you're a habitual liar. It's so crazy because it's almost like they talking shit and not even realizing like they employed by our family and friends. You feel me? Like, if they wasn't working for companies that our family and friends own, these bitches wouldn't eat right now. Like, you get what I'm trying to say? It's a higher level of existence around this bitch. Like, period. And I don't think they get that. Like, you talking shit about me, but you working for people that's in my social circle. You're on the payroll of people in the company from people who I hang with. Like, we are not the same. We are not the same. And I think they're getting humbly checked. Humbly checked. Like, this is a higher caliber of woman, a higher caliber of man. And it does not have to be explained. Anybody that knows us, past, present, and future, will say the same thing. It ain't no smut on my name. It ain't it at all. At all. It never has been. Jasmine, so to keep talking shit like this is just crazy because they look like a liar. Like, how you gonna tell people who actually know this person in real life what this person is like and what they're about or what they do or where they live or how they live or what they got going on in their personal life? Like, you stupid bitch. They know this person in real life and have been known this person. So you mean to tell me you think you could narrate who cancer is or alter others' perception of cancer when they've known cancer forever? Known cancer for years, or they know cancer at their core? Right? Leah, they're just a liar. They're a liar and they're sick that they can't slander somebody into the fucking grave. They can't lie and keep lying and lying and lying, you know, and putting this person into misery socially just because they're jealous of them, you know? Like, just admit that you was talking shit about them because you're jealous of them, period. Just admit that you're talking shit about them because you were publicly talking shit about them and now they don't fuck with you. And you can't go book a reading, period. Like, these stupid ass bitches, this bitch trying to act like it's beef because they're liars, frauds, and copycats, and they publicly was shaming everything that you got going on. But now that it's taken off, they think that they can come fuck with you, but you remember how they treated you. You remember how hateful that they were. You remember all the subliminal shit that they was saying. You remember all this bullshit that they was doing. So it's like, don't try to come fuck with me now, bitch. You were being hateful. You were being aggressive. You was trying to bully me. You was trying to be, you know what I mean? A hateful ass bitch. And now you trying to act like it's all love? Like, nah. Like, nobody feels safe around these bitches. And it's not to say that you fear them. It's just, you know that it's not safe to hang with them. You know it's not safe to fuck with them. You know they're not safe socially because the way, especially the way that they was judging you and didn't even fucking know you. Like, bitch, please. You've been jealous of me for years. Jealous of me for years. Subbing me for years. You feel me? Making subtweets, making subliminal posts, making statuses, all this shit. Making these little slick ass comments and remarks. Gossiping behind my back. All this bullshit. And now it's over with. Like, shut the fuck up. This bitch done lost their credibility because everybody could see them trying to be subliminal towards somebody. But it's like, bitch, please. Bitch, please. You gotta go. They've lost their credibility because they want to fuck with this person, but now they can't. period. So it's like, quit trying to act like y'all got beef. Just admit that you was talking shit about the way that they do XYZ, and now you can't fuck with them. Now you're not allowed to patron their business, or now they won't do business. They won't work for you. They won't let you, you feel me, accept you as a client, a customer, a patient. Period. That's all this is. This person got rejected as a customer, client, or patient, or a lover, or something like that, and they've been going crazy ever since. Especially if there's like a Shakayla or Shaquela, that's a factor in this equation. Somebody cannot accept the fact that they got rejected as a lover, and now they trying to talk shit about you, you know, and it's like, no, don't talk shit about them like that. You just a fucking clown. Like, they're just a jealous ass clown. And I think you saw how jealous spirited that they really are. You feel me? Because it's almost like they're jealous of people that you admire. They're jealous of somebody that you know don't have shit to do with this weird ass, messy ass energy that they got going on. So it shows you more about them. It tells you more about them than it does about Cancer. You get what I'm saying? Like, y'all hating on somebody that y'all have never even had a conversation with. Period. And that's where it's just like, y'all some losers. Like, somebody saw that they were hanging with losers or in a relationship with a fucking loser. Period. Thank you so much.